I get myself in so much trouble whenever I decide that I'm going to lean on my own understanding. Because in Sean's eyes, Sean knows best. And he's really smart, and he's really cunning, and he's really wise, and he's got all these great ideas. Until the Spirit of God gets involved and then says, wow, that's a lot of foolishness. We must say no to our flesh, church. If we can't say no to our flesh, we might as well just stop right here, because nothing else is going to flow until we can get to that point. I've seen people that God wanted to use so mightily for His kingdom, but the number one issue that could not be overcome was the denying of self. To be willing to say, God, I humble myself before you. Lord, I want to be led by your Spirit. Lord Jesus, I'm willing to lay down my own ambition. I'm willing to lay down my own desires. And I'm willing, God, to let you be Lord of my life. Let your Spirit lead me. We must take up our cross daily. To take up your cross means that in the process of denying self, we put our full and complete trust in Him and willingly endure persecution, suffering, temptation, and pain for the sake of the will of God. Your flesh is going to cry out. Your flesh is going to say, this isn't what I want to do. Your flesh is going to try to pull you. There is a battle, there's a war that's going on between your flesh and the Spirit of God. That is why you must make your calling and election sure. That's why you need to have a made-up mind that says, I don't care what the flesh says, I'm going to live for Jesus in order, hear me, in order to fulfill the will of God and to have His strength, power, and will performed in our lives. We must purge ourselves, deny ourselves, and seek God with radical faith, loving not the world, but loving the presence of God. Then God can convert our hopeless lives into something powerful and full of purpose that has eternal significance. Take up your cross and follow Him. Come up to the altar with an expectation and a desire to really, truly find God in His fullness, in the fullness of His truth. Don't delay. Don't wait. Don't talk yourself out of it. You may not have tomorrow. You may not have this opportunity again. The window of opportunity, only God knows.